sunny morning. It's our first morning waking up at New Mills Marina. It was a very peaceful night. I slept like a little baby, wasn't it? It's so
Absolutely,
peaceful. It's
yeah.
beautiful. So today, well, if you look back at last week's episode, you'll see more about this little campsite, a little CL at New Mills Marina, which is absolutely stunning. It's going to get a 5-star rating from me. But there's more about it in last week's episode, so please look that up. But today we're going to head off on our bikes along the canal towpath to Whaley Bridge, and also visiting
Bugsworth Basin.
Bugsworth Basin, which is some sort of canal feature. So shall we get the bikes out?
Let's give it a go.
Let's do it. So we've both got a little folding bike, not e-bikes, we're not that lazy. And we keep them. Do you want to hold that and I'll drag them out, and then we'll try and put them up, which should be good, make good video, because we're probably rubbish at it. We don't do it that often, do we? Right, here's yours. So do you want to explain what your bike is, Jill?
Yeah, mine
It's
is
caught on mine at the moment.
a BT Win, which was a decathlon bike.
It's currently attached to my bike. Got it now. So I'll take this round the side. It's a bit dusty. Did we
Very
not clean?
dusty.
Did we not clean it last time we used it?
It looks like we didn't.
So there's yours. And I'll get mine out now. Oh, mine lifts out much easier, but it's mainly because yours
Well, of
isn't in the way.
It's not attached to mine anymore.
Right. So mine is a 20-year-old Brompton. It's the Brompton that's got, how many gears has it got? It's got derailleur and a tick-tick gear, so I think it's got 8 gears altogether. Once I'm on it, I'll remember. Right, should we try and put them up, Jill? You want to do yours first?
I can't remember how to do it at all. I'm not sure I'm doing this at all right. We'll soon find out. I think there's magnets holding it together somehow.
Just a magnet, so you just pull it apart now, do you? Or is there a clip? Oh, hey, I think you've done it. Your handlebars are pointed the wrong way. You need to twist it the other way. Look, you've twisted fully round. Twist the handlebar, that's it. That looks better.
Ah, there we go, and that's clipped into place.
Hey.
And then you twist this, I know, at some point. Ah, that's right, because it becomes a stand as well, doesn't it?
Then you lock it in place.
And you lock it,
yeah.
but I can't remember what number.
Yeah, okay, it looks too high for you at the moment, but we can give that a go.
That looks very high.
It does look very high, doesn't it?
Let's go for unlucky 13.
Okay.
And take it from there.
Okay.
Quick to adjust that.
Yeah.
And of course, it does have a stand.
It's got a stand built in, which is really quite useful, isn't it? Yeah. Fab. Right, I'm going to do mine now. Right, okay, so now I'm going to do mine. And again, I don't do it very often. I have added this little strap myself, which I then put round here, I think, just out the way. To keep it out of the way. And then I've seen people do this in about 5 seconds, but it takes me longer than 5 seconds. So right away, I can't remember what, but it just goes out there. Okay. And then mine, you have to do this little screw thing here. I think like that. I think then you lift the seat up, which I think is like that. And then you lift it up. Oh, yeah, and that just goes, pops out like that. And then of course I need my handlebars, which I think again are clicked in somewhere. There we go. And then I do that like that. I'm trying to remember how to put our bikes together, because we don't do that often. I think that's right. He's got a folding bike. This is a 20-year-old Bromford. Do you reckon that's safe? I need a third-party opinion. Like that. Look at that. Done it. Brilliant.
Oh no.
You've got legs.
Did we check we'd locked it?
Yeah, it's all locked up. Okay, so we're going to walk round to the
Everybody else has gone.
towpath. We'll walk round to the towpath. Isn't very far. We're going to turn out at the end of here, turn right over the canal and down a couple of little lanes and get to the towpath. So we'll pick you up again when we get there and we'll see how we go cycling to Whaley Bridge. See you later. Right, well we've arrived around the other side from the marina, which is over there. Our van is, you can't see it actually, it's through the trees.
Just
it's
through
not
the
far
trees
away
over there.
We were going to put this camera on Jill's bike, but we need to do some
Modifications.
some modifications because we couldn't get it to fit. So let's go. First time we've used this camera on a bike mount. Let's give it a go. Off you go, Jill.
Off we go.
Oh well, I'm in the right gear. I was fearing I was going to be in top gear or something and unable to pedal at all. This Brompton does have about, I think it's got 5 derailleurs and 3 or 4 tick-tick gears, what do they call them? The other type of gears, which together give you about 8 or something. I'll work it out later and give you the full figures. But this Brompton is 20 years old. I think it's 2005. I bought it second hand for 150 quid and it is brilliant.
Morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How old's your bike, Jill?
3 months?
3 months.
Yeah.
Not quite as old as mine, is it?
No, it's a modern Decathlon folding bike. So,
It cost a lot more than mine, didn't it? But we did buy it new.
yeah, it did. Second time out on it, actually.
Only your second time out.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance you might go in the canal
Well,
and
keep
make
watching.
some great vlogging for
Yeah,
people
just
to.
keep watching. You never know what might happen.
Yeah. Watch this space. We may get a very wet Jill very shortly.
Anything is possible and highly likely.
This is pretty, isn't it?
Very.
That's a winding point. They call them winding points, don't they? Where the boats can turn around, a bit wider bit in the canal where they can turn around. I always thought they were called winding points, but I've seen 1 or 2 vlogs from people on canal boats, and they always pronounce them winding, don't they?
They do, yeah.
So we've just stopped because over there we can see a railway viaduct,
Yeah.
and that's still New Mills beyond, isn't it?
Must be, mustn't it?
Sort of housing estates at the edge of New. Is that a train we can hear coming?
I think.
I can hear a
No,
train, but it's the other
that way.
side. There must be.
Yeah.
There's another railway line that way, or it's a lorry. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Right, I think we'll go a bit more, but I'm going to speed up the video, and we'll stop when there's something interesting. So here we go.
Off we go.
So we've stopped here because we've come across a little swing bridge. We just missed a boat going through. Let's have a look that way, see if there's another boat about to come through. It'd be great to watch a boat go through it, wouldn't it? So it's a little swing bridge. I presume you just push it. Yes, there's a handle the other side, so it's just pushed with a handle. Let's have a cycle over it. Peak Forest Canal. So this canal is called the Peak Forest Canal. Is there anybody coming? Sadly, I can't see anybody coming. Nobody coming that. No, we'd have seen them, wouldn't we, when we cycled?
Yeah, no, nobody's coming. Very narrow, isn't it?
It does go very narrow here, doesn't it? Just boat's width,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. We missed it, never mind.
Another day in paradise, isn't
Oh, it absolutely is.
Day after day after
Hello.
day, it's
Hello.
warmer than Bermuda apparently.
it? Yes.
While we've waited a couple of minutes. Oh, is that a boat coming this way? No, there's no boats coming, so sadly we're not going to see this bridge. So I'm going to go on super speed and we'll whiz on to the next interesting thing to see.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Another little marina here, I'm not sure what it's called, it's very small. Lovely little cottages on the left. You right up there, Jill?
Ah, I'm fine. I thought this might be an interesting signpost, but there's nothing on it.
An interesting...
Signpost.
What's the signpost say?
It doesn't say anything.
Oh, right, an interesting signpost that's completely blank. It's probably an old milepost or something that's got worn off, or perhaps a metal plate on it fell off.
Yeah, maybe.
It's pretty here though, isn't it?
Isn't it just, yeah.
I don't know where it is. We'll find out, and I'll put a little note at the bottom of the screen exactly what little marina this is, but it's very pretty.
Oh, it's a beautiful place to sit out there and
Yeah.
have a glass of wine later.
Let's just catch these again actually, because I'm going to embarrass them about drinking wine.
Are you on your second bottle yet?
On the second bottle. Are you on the second bottle? Second bottle are you on, or first? Are you on the second bottle? No, still the first bottle. Lightweights then. I've turned the camera on so I'm catching you. No escape. That looks really nice actually, doesn't it?
Great.
How much was it, do you want me asking?
189.
Okay, for all day?
Yeah.
That's not bad, is it? There's a few of you.
Till 4, lovely.
Wow. Got you.
10. Perfect. Right.
Right, shall we go? So there you go, £189 for up to 10 people. You've got the boat all day, little electric boat, and you can, of course, you can drink and drive on a boat as well. Yes. And of course, it's legal to drink and drive on a boat, isn't it? Because we have hired boats before.
Everything's legal unless you get caught.
Well, nobody's going to catch you there, are they? See you again. Bye. Probably.
No doubt. We probably will.
At this point, the cable mic must have completely jiggled loose. So we decided to do some SFX, which absolutely thrilled the locals. They thought it was amazing. A little bit further on, we took a wrong turning into Bugsworth Basin. Somebody had turned the signs pointing the wrong way, but we found our way back, followed the towpath round to Bugsworth Basin, where the mic was fixed. Looks like a cool place to moor up your boat, doesn't it, here?
Yeah.
Very wide, a bit different, a bit unusual.
I'll not get up here on this bike.
I mean,
Not a chance.
oh, and you end up very high up with some structures the other side of the canal.
Not with these little wheels.
No, when you've got little wheels, it's very bumpy, isn't it? I don't know how well you can see the area with the camera strapped to the bike, but hopefully you're getting good impressions. So keep stopping. This is obviously a little dead end bit of the canal. That's where they loaded them up with stone or something like that. Little dead end here, but this is where they used to load them up with stone or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if we go up there, look, we can go down on and round.
Yeah, that bridge is shut, is it?
No? Oh, it might be. No, I think just part of it shut, look. There's no sign at this end saying shut, was there? So I think we can go round. This little plan here, Jill, of the how it was laid out. But you can see kilns, lime kilns over there, aren't they, the other side?
Yeah, that must be those there.
Lots of buildings where they could... That was that
Some
little dead end
lime
bit we
kilns
just
behind
came
you
along,
as well,
I think.
yeah.
Obviously a lot of the buildings have gone, haven't they? But I bet it was very busy place
It was, yeah.
once upon a time.
Let's have a look at this. So it's the last complete example of a canal and tramway interchange,
Oh, okay.
where limestone and gritstone were brought to the basin on the Peak Forest tramway,
Right.
and then they'd have been transferred to the boats for
So
onward.
trams to boats.
Yeah.
There you go. On your left, the remains of the stone crusher house to produce ballast for further railway construction. Okay.
And it was still going 1922, the final commercial load of limestone.
Okay. Well, do we go down this bit, or I think we go down this bit here, don't we? Or do we go down there? No, I think we go down this bit, otherwise we're on the wrong side of the canal.
If you walk round to your left, you'll see a replica of the Peak Forest tramway mineral wagon. And
Oh, let's go and see that. Yeah, that's the next stop. If you can get us through there.
yeah. Mind your toes.
Here we go. This little section is one of the prettiest little bits of canal I've ever seen.
Yes, isn't it?
I wonder if that canal goes under that, keeps going under that bridge to
Yeah,
somewhere else,
somewhere
or
else.
I don't know. It is just incredibly pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Incredibly pretty.
It was really a real hubbub of industrial Britain, wasn't it?
And
up
now
here.
it's just a peaceful little
Haven of
oasis
nature
of
now.
quiet, isn't it?
Yeah.
And nature, all the ducks. Oh, did I say duck?
I hope you didn't
No,
say duck.
oh, that is a duck. Yeah, it's mainly geese, luckily. Let's see what we can find this way then, shall we? This reconstruction of a, whatever it was, railway thing. I want to apologise now, by the way. This is the first time I've used this little bike mount, and it may be making you feel nauseous. I don't know whether the footage is very smooth or not. But this is one of the little tramway wagons then that brought the limestone to be crushed and then loaded, and there's lime kilns here as well, so probably lime that had been fired was sort of, shipped away from here. Yeah, really idyllic, isn't it? Do you want to sit here somewhere and have a drink? Just...
This might be interesting.
It's a bit steep. Yeah, a bit steep here. And then over the bridges. This was the lower basin arm and a goods warehouse spanning half the width of the arm on the north side, built in 1860 by the Manchester, Sheffield and Lincolnshire Railway Company. No records survive of their purpose. Intriguing though.
Yep.
No, not taking the hint. Dry white, please. No alcohol beyond this point. No alcohol. Hand over all your alcohol. Empty glasses.
Yeah, I know.
Empty bottles as well.
Having a break.
I'll get another.
So I see.
The challenge was another glass of prosecco.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We're going to send all this footage to the campsite. Yeah, and we'll say this is what people who hire your boats do.
Canal and Riverside Trust is not how to go boating.
Well done, Nick. We've fast forwarded from the basin to the Shepherd's Arms in Whaley Bridge, and I'm going to give them my alcohol-free beer rating. So I don't drink alcohol at the moment, so I'm rating every pub on the quantity and quality of their alcohol-free beer offerings. So what I give is, if they have no alcohol-free beers, they get an unhappy face. If they do, or for every non-alcoholic beer they do, they get a little tankard. And for every one of those that is what I would call a real ale, a bit like Thornbridge Green Mountain, it's my discretion, I'll give them a sparkly tankard. So here they do Guinness and Erdinger. I love the Guinness, but I won't call either of those a real ale, so they're getting 2 tankards. So let's do the little drum roll sequence. 2 tankards, which isn't bad. I've been places where they've got none in whatsoever, so not bad. But sadly they don't do any food, so we're going to move on and just grab a sandwich somewhere else, aren't we? Perhaps to a cafe, because we've had a beer here. So yeah, we're going to enjoy this in this extreme heat. It's hotter than Bermuda today, somebody told us. Is that right? It's
I think it was Barbados earlier on.
Barbados, somewhere beginning with B, perhaps Blackpool. But yeah, then we'll move on to...
Might have been Bognor Regis.
Bognor Regis. Yeah, perhaps. So we're going to enjoy these drinks and then go on and find somewhere else to have something to snack on other than a packet of crisps. So see you again shortly. Nice crisps. What are they? The Coys. They're good.
Boys.
They're nice, aren't they? And we're just going to walk through Whaley Bridge, which looked very pretty when we drove through it on the way to the campsite. And we're just going to grab a sandwich from a corner shop, I think, because they don't do food at that pub, sadly. I didn't notice when I was looking at it on Google Maps that there was no pictures of food, there was just pictures of beer, and I didn't notice. It's the easiest way of spotting whether somebody somewhere serves food or not. Right, where are we, Jill?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, it's that way to the main road. There's a train.
Yep.
So should we go this way? It's this way back.
Okay, well you go and I'll turn around.
Okay. Here's Jill. She just popped over to the co-op. We're just going to have a wrap or a sandwich from the co-op. Here she comes. Don't get one over, Jill. What you got me?
There we go.
Oh yeah, pops in the backpack. I don't want it right now. Harissa what?
Harissa spiced falafel.
Harissa spice. Oh, that sounds lovely. Right up my street. We need to find somewhere to sit in the shade and eat it now, don't we? So we'll just walk down the high street, shall we, and then find somewhere? Okie dokie. The White Hart. I think right next to the White Hart is a bridge over the Goyt. I think the River Goyt, is it? It's a bridge over something. I think it's the River Goyt. Yes, it's the River Goyt. There we go.
Oh, pretty.
On its way to that lovely gorge in New Mills that you'll see in last week's episode. If you go and look at last week's episode, we went into the beautiful gorge in New Mills, the town of New Mills, and yeah, very, very pretty there. Right, we've got our little snack and we're going to sit here at the moorings at Whaley Bridge, have our snack, then I think we're just going to get on our bikes, aren't we?
Yep.
And
Pootle back.
And you probably
then,
won't video any of that because you've seen it all in the other direction.
And then
Yeah,
basically probably do nothing.
absolutely naffle. So we'll see you. Yeah, when we're doing naffle. We'll show you us doing naffle, shall we?
Yeah.
So what have we just done, Jill?
Just had a shower.
We've just both had a shower. So we came tazzing back gently cycling back along the canal towpath, which is just over there. And we were so hot and bothered, I actually had a doze in the chair.
I did as well.
We both had a doze. You were snoring, so that's how I knew you were.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
And so what we're going to do now is try the on-site brewery. So for beer lovers amongst you, this is going to be amazing. So it's a brewery. I'm not going to do my normal beer, my normal pub.
It's only the shop's open today.
It's only the
isn't
shop
it?
open today. Sometimes there is like a little bar inside,
Weekends, I
isn't
think
it?
there's
Is it
a
weekends
bar.
as a bar.
Yeah.
So today is
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
So the shop's open, I think, noon till 5. So we're going to just get a bottle or two of beers. I'm still, of course, drinking. For those who don't know, I'm not drinking alcohol at the moment on the advice of a consultant. I do love beer, but I'm not supposed to drink alcohol, and it is improving my health no end, so I'm going to keep it up. But I do like a really nice alcohol-free beer. So let's just show you where it is. So how far have we walked, Jill? 20 paces,
Yeah.
30 paces,
Yeah, maybe.
and all those. Well, you can see the keg standing outside. Attached to it are some New Mills Marina holiday lets, which are, I'll just show you those a bit closer. And well, let's go in and see what they've got, shall we? Oh, looking good. Oh, very nice. So they've got a range of their own beers here. You've got to decide what you want to try. You may have to ask them what sort of thing they are.
Yeah.
They also do some little boxes, look of selection boxes, don't they? Torrside, so this is Torrside Brewing.
Hello.
Hello there, how you doing?
Hi.
We're staying at the campsite.
Yeah, we've come a long way to visit
Yeah,
you.
about 30 paces.
Yeah, so we've got a bottle shop that's open at the moment.
Yeah, we know that, yeah.
Do you want to come round and have a look?
Oh, yeah.
Now I know you don't brew it, because I did speak to somebody before, but I can't drink alcohol at the moment, so have you got some alcohol-free beers in from anybody?
Yeah, we've got a lager
Yeah.
or pale. The lager's very nice, German.
And what's that one?
It's, that's brewed in Macclesfield, it's like a hoppy pale.
I like a hoppy pale, so could I have a couple of cans of that, please? Yeah, lovely. And it's called Mosaic Less is More. I'd agree with that.
Well, I wouldn't know what to go for.
Have a couple
Trust
of
me,
different
I know
ones.
what I'm doing.
Trust me, you don't have a clue what you're doing, Jill.
No, absolutely not.
Style over everything. Mice and gods. They've got a big selection, haven't they?
Haven't they just?
Look at the taps here, if you come and have
Hello, after.
something off the tap. It's a shame it's not
So-
open while we're here.
Let's read what they say up there and you might get an idea.
Oh, right.
So there's a mice and gods obviously in there, so that's a...
Some of these are quite strong,
6%.
6.8%
Yeah, that's only
IPA.
3.4.
That's only 3.4. A super session
Pale.
IPA. Mice and
Mosaic.
gods.
Chocolate smoked pale. Oh, I don't know.
That's 5.2%.
Gin and tonic-y salsa. That's interesting. Golden ale smoked. Oh, I need to try that, don't I? Because they mentioned smoked one.
Yeah,
didn't they?
yeah. I can have a sip of yours just to try it.
So I'm going to try one of those.
So what's that one? That's
Trust me, I know what
I'm doing.
That's 6.2. That's strong.
That's a strong one.
I'm going to try it because it's the smoked one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that one.
And what other one are you going to try?
I'm going to go West of the Sun, New Mills.
Is that the smoked one? Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
It says it's got smoked. Yeah.
So what do you mean by smoked? Is it like smoked hops or something?
Smoked malt.
Smoked malt. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like
Lovely. I'm going to try those two.
Whiskey malt. Yeah.
I don't think that's mine there.
You've got a great selection of different brews.
Yeah, it's kind of what we're known for, is having a lot of different beers.
Yeah.
At once.
And these are chilled as well.
Thanks
Thank you
so
for
much.
that.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, coolish. It's not perhaps out of the fridge. But I can tell they won't take long to chill down into fridge temperature. Thank you very much. Bye bye. So what have you come away with, Jill?
I've come away with
West of the Sun.
West of the Sun, which is described as New Mills and New Zealand Pale.
Okay.
And also, trust me, I know what I'm doing. And that's described as a golden ale, but is smoked.
Yes, he said smoked malt. They use smoked malt like they use in smoky whiskies. So that's where the smoke comes from the malt.
And they're bottle conditioned.
They're bottle conditioned, so you've got to let them settle and pour them carefully.
Yes.
My cans aren't, and these weren't brewed there, these were brewed somewhere else.
We don't have a pint glass in the van, do we?
No, I usually use the coffee glasses.
The coffee things are fairly big, aren't they?
They're big enough to take a big drink, yeah. Right, well, I'm really boiling hot. Today is one of those days where it's supposed to be getting to 30 degrees. It's about 30 degrees, and it's very humid. And although I've just had a shower and I've only walked well, it's the nearest I've ever stopped to a brewery, I'm still sweating. So I'm going to cool down again, and we'll perhaps do a little canal-side walk later and just do a recap of this area, shall we? Shall we do that?
Yeah, we'll see how we feel.
We'll see how we feel, yeah.
If not, we could always do that tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye, everybody.
See you later.
It's the second morning of our little stay at this beautiful little marina, New Mills Marina, and we thought we'd do a quick recap as we're leaving. So I would rate it 5 stars, definitely. It's a beautiful little place. I think actually we are supposed to go around this way. I'm going to go up there. So what should we recap, Jill? What about the showers and things like that?
They were absolutely fine. One really large accessible one.
And it was although we've got a door open somewhere. I haven't shut the just got to pull over and shut the toilet door. It wasn't shut quite properly. Do you want to do that, Jill?
It was until you went back in and didn't do it again. You always leave the same.
I don't always leave it open.
You do.
Only when it'll annoy you. Right, the door is now closed. The toilet door is now closed, so we'll where were we? We were talking about the shower, weren't we? So the shower, it was a deluge, wasn't it? It's a brilliant, you don't have to keep pressing a button, you just turn it on and it just gushes loads of water. It is a beautiful shower. Toilets are clean, everything smells fresh. There's a nice little pot wash. There is a laundry.
Turn left onto Albion Road, A6015.
And if you look in last week's episode, there is a screenshot of the price of the laundry, how much it costs. You have to buy a token basically from the little shop. There is a little shop, I don't know what they have in it. I know they have ice cream because our neighbours there, they have some ice creams. I think they had doggy ice creams as well because it was very hot yesterday to keep their dogs cool. What else can we say? It's on a marina. And it's very pretty because of the marina, and you see the boats chugging by. It's lovely, isn't it, Jill?
It is. It's a great place to investigate around.
And what else is on the site? Effectively on the site?
A pub. Well,
no, not a pub. Well, a pub, but
a brewery with a tap room.
A brewery with a tap room.
And a bottle shop.
A bottle shop. The tap room's open at the weekends, I think.
I think so.
The bottle shop is open. Well, we went in it yesterday, which was Monday. and we bought some bottled beers, as you've seen earlier in this week's episode. And what else? Well, and there's lots to do, isn't there?
Yeah.
You can walk easily into New Mills and look at the Millennium Walkway. We haven't told anybody the price yet, have we?
Don't think we have.
How much was it, Jill?
I believe it was £28 per night,
Yeah.
including hookup.
Wi-Fi, everything, basically
Yeah.
including everything, hookup and Wi-Fi, and dogs are included in that price as well. Our
Yeah.
neighbours had 4 dogs. Didn't cost them a penny more for 4 little dogs. Yeah, so overall 5 stars. I thoroughly recommend it. If you want to explore this area, and there's probably, we could have stayed another night, couldn't we, and still explored loads more. Easily another night or 2 even.
We've literally just passed the station as well, so if you could,
Yeah.
I don't know where the trains from here go to, but
Well, you can get
could
to
easily
Hope
get
Valley.
around.
You can get to Hope Valley Sound, I think, into Manchester and things
Therefore,
like that.
Castleton and
And
places like that as well. Yeah.
Castleton, you can get to not directly on the train, but by short walk from Hope, I think. Yeah, so it's a really good location. Thoroughly recommend it. So get along there, and for this channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like
And ding
this.
the bell.
Yeah.